Hello, hello. Um, I am back at it again, and I am desperately trying to fix my sleep schedule. It's like 3 a.m., so I definitely need to wrap it up quick today. But I told myself I would code every day and stream every day, so instead of doing the free code camp thing that I wanted to do yesterday, I found this game, this free game on Steam called Ilara, which is meant to teach you how to code. It doesn't use Python. I'm not sure what language it uses, but one of the reviews said like I like C# or something like that, so I'm guessing this is C#. But I couldn't really find any info on that. Maybe there's more than one language. But this game had 42 reviews and all of them were positive. So I figured I'll give it a shot. Oh, that just opens up a browser thing. Okay. New game. Alara is still under development. If you have any feedback, we'd love to hear it. There's a feedback button. Okay. Launch. Oh boy. It's kind of loud. I mean, it's loud for me. I tried to turn down the audio for the recording. I think I'm gonna turn it down a little more, just in case. Better safe than sorry. Okay. This takes place in space, I think. I mean, I guess everything takes place in space, but this takes place up in the cosmos. Cool looking ship. Oh, whoa. Okay. Goodness gracious, what's going on here? I hope it doesn't take too long to get into the coding, because I gotta go to bed. Yeah, okay. Do I click this? Okay, I guess I do. I have like a Tesla coil thing here that's not moving at all. I don't want to immediately be critical.
Welcome to Ilara.
Ilara.
My name is Kalina.
I pronounced it right. Cool. Okay, Ilara. Nice to meet you, Kalina.
How was your journey here?
Still feeling a little space lagged or no complaints? I mean, I don't know. This probably doesn't matter at all, but I'll just say still feeling space lagged. I'm feeling pretty
Yeah, I know the feeling. Luckily it is
sleepy.
something you get used to.
Who are you exactly? Okay, alright. Where am I? She's like, what? Okay.
Well, you already know my name. I'm an engineer here at Ganymede Robotics.
Ganymede
I'm
Robotics.
also responsible for training new interns, which includes you. Anything else you want to know before we get started?
I'm an intern? Where are you calling
I'm
from?
from Moonbase Beta on the southern hemisphere of Ilara. It's a small base, but I'm happy to call it home, and you can't beat the view. So, ready to get started with training, or do you have any other questions?
I think Ilara is one of the moons, or like one of the satellites on some other planet on the solar system. I can't remember which one, but they mentioned it in the description. It's like one of like Jupiter's moons or something, or Saturn's.
The space lag must have hit you
Where
hard.
am I?
No worries, it'll all come back to you soon. If you look out the window, you should see a weirdly shaped moon. That's Ilara. You're currently orbiting around it in a small module. Anyways, I'm ready to get started when you are. How about it?
Okay. I hope this game turns out. If this game turns out to be pretty good, I don't know. I might stick with it for a little bit. But if it doesn't teach Python, then I'll be kind of going in like a completely different direction for a minute. Okay, so these things are clickable, but at different points in the game, because they're making my cursor into a little you can't click this symbol. What does that mean by new levels? I wonder when the last time this game was updated was. The last review was earlier this month, a couple weeks ago. First steps. I'll check out the website later. Move the rover to the goal. Press deploy and then play run to run your code. Wait, play run, press deploy and then play to run your code. The code will cause the rover to move around and do things. Yes, it uses // for comments. The C does that, but I'm assuming C# has syntax similar to C. I wish it taught C. C is kind of like the ideal first language. Okay, you can find the current objective near the top of the screen. Usually you need to move the rover to the goal, but sometimes you may need to do something else. Even the best coders get errors sometimes. If you hover around the red dot, you can see more information about the error. Wait, what? What red dot? Oh, okay. Syntax error, missing semicolon at end of line, so it doesn't immediately show you the error. Okay. The code below moves the rover, but it's not going to the right place. Try changing the code to see what happens. Change the code below. Okay, well I guess I'll deploy it first. That's very interesting because they... Oh, so I hit deploy and then play. Oh, it said that earlier. I guess it only has 20 steps. Turn right, move forward. Okay. That's interesting. They literally don't, like, give any advice. It's just kind of like, you're just supposed to look at this and intuit that this one needs to be switched to a 3. That's actually... That's pretty good. That's a good way to do a tutorial. Alright, let's go. Cool. Great job. Energy 6, code length 45, oh, maybe 45 characters. Okay. Back to hub. Nice work. Seems like you understand the basics of how to deploy and run your code. Thanks. Okay, not all the lines are voiced, I guess. That's good though. Before we can continue, you should take a look at Ganymede Robotics Training Journal. The journal will help teach you important concepts with videos and interactive examples. Things are going to start out easy, but it'll get harder as you go along. Make sure to read the video and watch the journal carefully. It didn't say that, but where can I find the journal? You should see it right next to your computadora. Okay, that's what I couldn't click earlier. Say. Cause Grover to say something. Example, say hello world will cause Grover to say hello world. Maybe it's a made-up language. Because I've never heard of any language that prints by saying say. But it also, you know, it has the semicolons, it has the double slash. It might be like based on C, but probably a little simplified. That's neat too, because instead of teaching you a specific language, it just kind of prepares you for coding in general. And that's the important thing. It's not really about learning a language, it's just getting in the headspace of a programmer. Functions are fundamental building block of programming. They let you organize code into smaller chunks that can be reused and combined in different ways. To use a function, you call it. That's a better... There's like almost no tutorial I've ever seen that like clears things up for you like that. You just sort of have to figure it out. Functions can also have inputs, also called arguments, that affect their behavior. Different functions may have different types of inputs. All of the code examples here are editable. Change the code and run it to see the results. Oh! Move forward. Okay. It's all like interactive. Holy moly. Man. Okay, I like this. Alright, let's watch this 1-minute video. Let's speed this up. I'm impatient.
For example, the move forward function will cause the rover to move forward a certain number of spaces. We'll talk a lot more about functions in a moment. But first, let's take a step back and talk about syntax. Syntax is a set of grammar rules for programming. If you're writing English, there's a certain set of grammar rules that you need to follow. For example, each sentence should start with a capital letter and end with a period.
Okay.
Just like in English, when you're writing code, you need to follow a certain set of rules, and those rules are called the syntax. Let's take a closer look at the syntax for calling a function.
Honestly,
Type the name of the function, then some parentheses, And inside the parentheses, you put the inputs to the function, if there are any. The inputs control how the function behaves. In this case, it controls how many spaces the rover should move. Finally, after the closing parenthesis, you need to put a semicolon. This is easy to forget, but it's pretty important. And that's it. Here are some other examples of functions that you can call. Keep in mind that if a function doesn't have any inputs, you still need to include the parentheses. Just don't put anything inside them.
Man, if I could go back in time, I would have started with this game. This is very like well explained and simple. I kind of was not paying attention for the last
Other
part.
examples of functions that you can call. Keep in mind that if a function doesn't have any inputs, you still need to include the parentheses. Just don't put anything inside them.
Man, okay. Okay, say hello world. Okay. Some functions don't need inputs, but you still need to include parentheses when calling them. As an example of calling the turn right function. Alright. Cool. And every single thing needs a semicolon? Like. Alright, next page. Wait, so. These are locked, but I think it's just. Like unlocked once you. Like get to the end. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Oh, do I have to watch the video to unlock it? Okay, every line that starts with 2 slashes. I'll watch this first.
Comments are just helpful notes that help you understand the code. The syntax for comments is really simple. A comment starts with 2 slashes. Then you can include any text. The text inside of a comment is completely ignored by the computer. It won't affect the rover, and it won't change the way the code runs.
I might know all of this stuff already.
Understand the code, and sometimes help you get started in the right direction. So make sure you read any comments that you come across carefully. If you want, you can even add your own comments to any code.
Okay. Comments don't affect the rover at all. They're just little notes that help you understand the code. Most of the levels in Alara have some comments to help you get started. Make sure to read the comments carefully. They can really help you understand what's going on. You can add your own comments to any code that you write. Below is an example. Okay, yeah. If you don't... You can have any number of comments. Comments don't have any effect on the rover at all. Okay. Wait, so... Yeah, so it does nothing. Okay, and then I didn't unlock these. Okay, I think maybe I need to progress in the game to unlock the rest of these tutorial stuff, and that's good. Because I was going to do that anyway. I think I mostly already know all this stuff, though. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Overcoming obstacles. This one is a check and a star. Objective, move the rover to the goal. What is the star? Go back to the hub at any time, pressing the hub button. Yeah, okay. Revisit or look at the journal. Probably gonna need to do that once or twice. View the list of available functions using any level by pressing function list button. Okay. Oh, okay, it just tells you what to type in, but you have to type it yourself, maybe? That's good. So I'll be able to just, that's my documentation, essentially. Some levels have optional challenges, but don't worry if you can't do them right away, you can try again later. Okay. Choose level, show hints, settings, oh, okay, just sound stuff. Okay. Rover can't move their obstacles like rocks and walls. Try moving around the obstacles instead. Add your code. Okay, I'm immediately... Yeah, move forward, move... Alright, he's facing that way, so I guess... Move... Oh. Forward. Cool. Move forward 3. Semicolon. Turn right. Turn... left. Well, wait, no. Wait, I wouldn't really put a number there. I mean, I guess I could. Turn left. Move forward again. 1, 2, 3. Semicolon. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I keep expecting the semicolon to be one thing to the right. Alright. Turn left again. Semicolon. And move forward 1, 2, 3. Semicolon. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. This honestly, on brilliant.org, when you start out on the programming and computer science course, this is basically what you're doing for most of the beginning. Except with like you like drag and drop code. It doesn't teach you like coding really on Brilliant. It just sort of, it teaches like programming and like a bunch of concepts, but like you kind of think like a programmer, but it doesn't like show you a lot of syntax and stuff. It kind of does. And the number of characters in code must be 40 characters and less. Wait, how could I even do that? I mean, maybe I'm supposed to come back after I figure out how to, like, because this is kind of, it's very, this program's pretty, like, I think it's called ad hoc. I don't know if I'm using that term right, but it's very, like, brute force, like, just straightforward. Normally you, like, oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, I don't even know the syntax for loops. But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do a loop, because it's just move forward, turn left, move forward, turn left, move forward. Yeah, okay. So I'll come back to this one. Oh wait, crud. What do I do now? I guess I'll just... Okay, skip. Alright, next level. The little number next to Grover shows his current amount of energy. Moving him uses 1 energy per space. If you run out of energy, you won't be able to complete the objective. You can get more by collecting an energy cell. Oh, okay. So I need to move forward 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll turn... Oh man. Okay. We'll just turn left twice. Is there like a turn around function? There is not. Oh, wait, move backward. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna turn left twice and then move forward again. But maybe move backward. Do I need to put a 1? Nah. Okay, so move forward 5, move back 1, turn left, and move forward 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this should do it. What? Okay, it does need a number. Okay, so left and right. Then I'm guessing numbers wouldn't work for turn left and right. I don't know. Okay. I kind of just assumed that with no number it would work once, just like with turning. It makes me wonder if turning, if I can even put a 1 or a 2 in. Alright, yep. Looks like we're good to go. I'm having fun so far. This game's totally free. This is... Oh, wait. Wait, I did the challenge? Okay, cool. New journal pages. Are they just gonna make me do the journal pages every time? Oh, no, okay. Wait, yeah. Okay, I mean, I'm not mad at that, but like... Okay. Strings are pieces of text surrounded by quotes. You've already seen strings, but here are some examples. Oh yeah, because it said say earlier. They taught us the say function, but now they're teaching strings. Oh, and loops. Try changing some of the things. I'm a string too. Say hola. Hola world. Neat. Okay. Loops are a great way to repeat code. A or B. I'm in a loop. Say I'm in a loop. Moves forward and then backwards. I'm in a loop. Okay, that's fun. Okay, in a loop, the code inside the curly brackets. Oh! Okay, so loops are done with curly brackets. This is whatever it is. It's meant to be similar to C, at the very least. Loops are a great way to repeat code over and over again. Until you reach the end level or run out of energy. Okay, so if you reach the end of the level, a loop just stops. So I don't have to worry about like a loop continuing and then like it doesn't count, which should make that first level pretty simple. Okay, Alara has safeguards in place to prevent infinite loops. It is possible, if a possible infinite loop is detected, you'll see an error message. In this case, the loop runs forever because the rover never uses energy. This loop will never end. Okay, that's interesting. So an infinite loop is just treated as an error in and of itself for the purposes of this game. All right, I'm gonna real quick do this one again, even though this isn't. This could be better, but let's go like that. And we'll say, what is it again? Loop. Oh, so it doesn't even say. Okay. I hope I can just remember the syntax then. It's loop, curly bracket. Oh, that's not a curly bracket. What is wrong with me? Okay, there we go. And then the other curly bracket here. Here we are. Deploy. Neat. Okay, so you just type loop and then do a curly bracket. Okay, keep in mind, writing readable code is often better than writing short code. This is just for fun. I'm also gonna real quick, I want to see if the syntax is proper if I get rid of this space. Yeah, okay. So I guess I didn't really need the space. That is a lot of the time how it seems to work though, is that you can put a space, and people do that, like with operators, like when they're assigning a variable, you don't really need a space in between the equal signs, but people do it anyway. Or not in between the equals, but separating the equal sign. Move the rover to the end. Feeling stuck, press show hints. If the level is dialogue, you can press the show dialogue button to see dialogue again. Use buttons or drag the slider to step forward or backward through your code. It's useful for slowing things down or skipping ahead. Okay, so loop this and change this code specifically. Okay. So as things stand, it'll move forward, turn left, move forward. And I guess I need to say turn right. Yeah, I mean that should do it, yeah. Let's skip to the good part. Neat. Alright. I'm basically a genius. That's weird. What is it? Well, there's another rover nearby, but it's not responding to my commands. I can see it moving around, but I'm not sure what it's trying to do. Probably just a temporary glitch. I'm sure it'll be fine. In the meantime, if you see a malfunctioning rover, just stay away from it. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I hope you appreciate my voice acting, y'all. I'm really giving it my all. Try writing a loop on your own this time. Don't forget to use the loop keyword. Okay. Okay, I'll do, for the sake of, whatchamacallit. See, oh, and it indents. Did it automatically indent earlier? I don't remember. Because, you know, last time I put a loop. I'm gonna try it out. I'll put the loop afterwards. Okay, so it'll be move forward to semicolon, turn right, semicolon, and then it'll be move forward 1, semicolon, then turn left. Semicolon. Oops, that's not a semicolon. That's what is wrong with me? Okay. Yeah, okay, that'll work out. Now let's just move this one thing down. It worked last time when I did this, so it's quite possible that it simply isn't necessary for the indentation. Yeah, okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe... oh, okay, yeah. It's not copying what my rover's doing. It's doing completely different. Maybe? Yeah, I think this is their way of introducing enemies into the game. Yeah, it's just coming right at me. Okay. Okay, so... on the challenge, have a code length of 84 characters or less, and don't use a loop. You may need to learn more and then come back later. I'm assuming that doesn't even seem doable, honestly. Okay. Okay, so I've learned that if you type in the loop first, it will indent the things below it. But if you don't, it just won't indent them. Which I think just goes to show that this is not a real language, because I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure no real language would work like that. Like if it would either indent because it's necessary, or if it was completely optional, it wouldn't indent just randomly. Okay, that's strange. I wonder why the gate is locked. Oh no, what do I do now? Something. I wonder why that gate is locked. Oh, looks like there's a button nearby that can unlock it. I just move Grover next to the button and call the press button function. Sounds easy enough. You hover over a function that is highlighted in purple. You can learn more about how it works and see some examples. Okay. Turn right, move forward. Oh wait, what am I doing? You can also hover over the board to see info on the different things Grover can interact with. Over the board? I mean, okay. Press button. Press the button if Grover is not next. If Grover is not next to a button, it will cause an error. Press the button next to Grover. Okay. Well, so this is wrong. This code tries to move the rover to the goal, but there's a locked gate, and let me try pressing the button first. Okay. Turn left. Or, no. Turn right. And then, oh, forgot the semicolon. Turn, nope. Move forward. 3. Semicolon. Press button. Semicolon. Move backward. 3. Semicolon. Turn left. And then move forward 4. Semicolon. Alright, that'll do it. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, so I didn't move my cursor to the right before putting the semicolon. So I stuck it in the thing. Oh, this probably needs a semicolon. I like how, with this being kind of like a made-up language, they could have easily made it so, but we don't need all these semicolons. But I think they are probably trying to prepare you for using a C-like language. Alright, neat. Okay, and this one doesn't have like a special thingy. Okay, am I facing this way? I think that's that. claw thing? Oh, it stands for Ganymede Robotics Off-Road Vehicle for Exploration and Roving. So it's called Grover, but the R is for roving. Okay. So since I'm facing that way, oh yeah, it tells you which button does what. Oh, but it's not telling me in this case. Oh, press this button to unlock the corresponding gate. Oh no, it means literally press. So I have no way of knowing which one opens which. I mean, I'm assuming that we have to do this one first and then this one and then go up. So, move backward. 1. I meant to press that. Okay. And press button. And move forward. 1. Turn left. Semicolon. Forward. 3. Yeah, because I don't want to be like on top of the button. Press button. And then move backward. 3. Semicolon. I'm having fun with this game, it's cool. Let's turn right. Oh, I do want to keep playing, but I definitely should go to bed after like one more level. And then move forward. 4. Yeah, that'll do us. That'll do me. Right. Yep, okay. That's to be expected. Heck yeah. Oh, I just realized that turning doesn't use up the energy. That could be useful. Looks like there's a crate blocking Grover's path. Not a problem though. Grover can easily pick up crates with the pickup function and drop them with the drop function. How can Grover pick up that big crate with his tiny little arm? Well, the gravity on Alara is a tiny fraction of what is on Earth. A lot of things that look heavy are really light as a feather. Does that mean you can jump really high? Yeah, in fact when I go out on the surface it's hard to keep my feet on the ground. Maybe you'll get to try it sometime. Wow, that sounds really amazing. I don't know why I made my character sound sarcastic. That sounds so cool. Causes Grover to pick up the crate directly in front of him. Do I have to put it down somewhere else? Oh, drop. Can I just pick it up and move forward? Oh boy, okay. Move forward. I think I'll keep playing until it like boots me back out and tells me to look at the journal again, and then I'll just well, maybe I'll get it out of the way and then I'll hop off. Move forward 1. Semicolon. It's not right. Pick up. Hopefully I don't have to like specify anything. And then I'll say turn left. And semicolon. Drop. Man, I keep messing that up. Drop, okay, and then turn right. Semicolon, and then move forward. 3. Yeah, alright. That should do it. I should have just skipped to the end of everything, but I kind of like watching the code execute. Makes it all worth it. Sweet. Alright, things are going great. Okay. This time there's more than one crate in the way. The code below moves the first crate out of the way, but there's still one more to go. So this one will move you forward, turn left, pick it up, turn... Oh, okay. Turn left. Wait, but this says it makes me pick this up, turn left, and then move forward 2 and drop it. I mean, let's just not move forward 2. Yeah, let's just get rid of all that. Okay, we'll just drop it next to us. I guess I should add my code here. I'll say move forward 1 semicolon. Pick up. I think playing this kind of forces me to like speed up my typing slightly, since I'm just sort of like typing out all these commands. Okay, after picking it up, we'll say turn left. I'm gonna see if I can say 2. I'm guessing it won't let me do that, but it's worth a shot. And then we'll say move forward 1 semicolon, drop semicolon. I just realized it. The cursor goes outside. If it's something like turn left or drop or pick up, the cursor goes outside of the parentheses so that I can just put a semicolon. But if it needs a number, it'll start with the cursor in the parentheses. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna do this once again. Let's turn right just to make things interesting. Just to spice it up a little. Variety, you know. Variety is the spice of life and all. Turn right. And then we'll move back forward. At this point, it'll be like 1, 2, 3. And then we'll turn left. And yeah, move forward 3. Semicolon. And this should do it unless, yeah, okay. Yeah, you can't turn left 2. You have to say turn left again. And then same with turn right 2. Turn right, semicolon. Get rid of it there. Okay, that should work. I'm still gonna watch it. Picking things up also doesn't, okay, alright, we messed up here. I messed up a lot. So let me think, okay. So it'll move forward 3, turn left, pick this up. And then it turns left again. Wait, so it goes like this, turns left, picks this up, turns left. Okay, wait, I gotta try this again because I don't even remember. Okay, so it goes like that, picks it up, turns left, picks that, turn left, drop. Oh. Whoops. Alright, I gotta tell it to turn right. Okay, sorry. I messed up. Kind of a clear error there. Like, that's the nature of errors. A lot of them are just you accidentally didn't type something in that you were obviously supposed to type in. Alright, I'm just gonna... just to be sure. Okay, yeah. Pick that up, turn left, go over there. Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to move forward. That's just wasted energy. Sweet. 17 steps or fewer. How many steps did I do? Okay, let's see, turn left and left. Let's just take out this part where I move forward. Just gonna turn around and drop it, then turn back, and this time I'll only need to move forward 2. Alright, so just put that, turn that. Yeah, energy used in 21 steps. Okay, maybe it is one where I need to come back later. Okay, now we're back to the journal. Get orientation. Yeah, I'll probably get off in a second. Outputs a string depending on which way Grover is currently facing. Right, left, up, or down. It causes it to say which way it's facing. Alright. Read data. Outputs the data from a nearby data point. If Grover is not next to a data point, it will cause an error. Say read data will say whatever the data point holds, or let data equals read data will read the data from the data point and store it in the variable named data. Let data equal read data. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so this is one of those ones, this language is one of those ones where when you assign a variable, you have to say something like let. It's an important part of it. Okay. Let's watch this now. And double speed it, because I'm impatient. And I want to sleep.
Expects a number as an input, which controls how far the rover will move.
Hmm.
But some functions can also have outputs. Here's a new function named getOrientation. The getOrientation function outputs whatever direction the rover is facing as a string. So for example, if the rover is facing right, it will output the string right. On its own, that's not really particularly useful. But one thing we can do is combine the getOrientation function with the say function. Let's break down what this really means. What we're doing here is taking the output from the getOrientation function and piping it through as the input to the say function. This works because the computer will evaluate the code from the inside out. So first, it will look at the getOrientation function. Let's assume that the rover is facing to the right, which means the getOrientation function will output right. You can imagine that the computer is doing a substitution here. It replaces getOrientation with the output. So what happens if we run this code? Hopefully, it's clear by now that this would cause the rover to say whatever direction it's facing. Let's look at some more examples. Look at what happens if you just call the getOrientation function. Nothing happens, and that's because we're not doing anything with the function output. To fix that, let's pass the output as the input to the say function. This is the same example we were discussing before, and of course this causes the rover to say right. Next, if we turn left and then
Okay.
again, you'll see that the output has changed.
See, early on, this concept confused me.
You'll learn more about data points later on, but for now, you just need to know that the read data function outputs whatever data a data point holds. Similar to the getOrientation function, we can pass this output as the input to the say function. And if we run this code, we'll see that the rover outputs whatever the data point holds.
Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to like read stuff to get information and make the rover say it, so I can get the information myself. Because if it just goes and reads something, then I won't even know what it's reading. Some functions have an output, also called a return value. A function has an output. Again, this game is the most like straightforward and simplified tutorial I've ever seen in programming, and it's free. That's very exciting. I wish I had someone to recommend this game to, because this is very fun. It's very exciting. Function has an output. It just means that it spits out a result whenever it is called, and you can do things with the result. Move forward and turn left functions do not output anything. Yeah, they just work. Let's take a function called getOrientation. It outputs a string based on which way the rover is facing. If the rover is facing right, the getOrientation function will output right. Oh, okay. The getOrientation function outputs the direction the rover is facing. Oh, and here it concatenates it with this string. I am facing getOrientation. If we turn to the right, the output will change. And now turn right, say now I am facing. Cool. Wait, did it say down? Now I'm facing down. Okay, it's weird that they don't say like east and south, because I just realized it's completely different. Because it says I am facing right, but that's different than like the turn right and left. The example below introduces a data point. Data points are scattered throughout Elara and can hold all kinds of information. The data read function outputs whatever data was stored in it. This code uses the output from the read data function as the input to the say function. It will cause the rover to say whatever data is stored in the data point. That was cool. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hop off, but I can't wait to play more of this. I'm gonna try to get through as much of this game as I possibly can. before going back to free code camp, I think. Look, they have a completely solved Rubik's Cube. Okay, well, I'll be dipping out of here now. And I guess I gotta look at all this recording footage later to make sure that the game kind of worked all good and stuff. But anyway, I'm off to sleep. So long and good night. Oh, I just realized someone said something in chat, but it looks like nonsense. Top viewers stream boo.live. Okay, well, so long and good night.